Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
Are you serious? Are you serious?
What seem like routine traffic stops can sometimes escalate unexpectedly into tense and dramatic arrests.
You a fucking bitch!
Now you a bitch!
You a fucking bitch!
Hey man, what the you doing, bro? What the are you doing, man? Bro.
Today, let's explore whether a good citizen can overcome the wrongdoing of the police. A routine traffic stop turned into a nightmare when the truth was distorted and justice was called into question.
What the fuck are you doing? What the are you doing? You grabbing my gun? Man, what the you doing, bro? What the are you doing, man? Bro.
On October 14th, 2023 in Cleveland, Ohio, a man named Lucian Shepard was pulled over for an expired license plate. What seemed like a simple traffic violation quickly escalated into a tense action movie like seen far beyond anyone's expectations.
Picked up the radio. The street assault, robbery, unlawful restraint, aggravated possession of. Again, that's on the pickup radio. County of Juan, Streetsboro.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Listen.
That's not how this goes.
Yes, it goes.
No,
Yes, it does. It's a crime of my
Plates are expired. You gotta give us right.
Yes, they are.
Family weapon.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Step out of the car. We'll show you.
That's not no step out of the car. I'm not stepping out of nothing. I'm not stepping out of nothing. What are you doing? What's your badge number in your
Sir,
name?
41. We're
What's
at
your
BB.
badge?
He sniped the car.
What's your badge number in your
Being
name?
combative on a traffic
I'm
stop.
not being combative. I'm asking you what I did. You have to give me some type
I
of
just told you.
understanding.
No warrant, no explanation, no warning was given. It all began simply because he asked a question. And what happened next was absolutely shocking.
Are you opening the car?
Yep.
Are you opening the car?
Yep.
Are you, what's your name and badge number? Are you
That's
pulling me-
36,
Are
Deputy
you pulling me
Majusi.
out the car?
Yep, 100%.
No,
Get out.
no.
Get out.
I'm refusing to get out. You're not pulling me out shit.
Get out of the
What are
car.
you doing?
Now identify
What are you
yourself.
doing?
Get out of the car.
Are you serious? Are you serious? What the fuck? Choking me out.
We need a unit.
You're choking me out. You're choking me out. Hey man, I didn't do shit. What the are y'all doing? Hey man, what the you doing, bro? What the are you doing, man? Bro, shit. What the give me my hand. I didn't do shit. What the you doing, man? Bro, what the you doing? Bro, what the you doing? I got, bro, it ain't no you just yanked me out my vehicle. They just yanked me out my vehicle. I said, why are you pulling me over? They won't even tell me, man. Don't bring my phone, man. You're bending my arm, man. Are you kidding me, bro? This can't be serious. Ah! Ah! Oh! Get the over here, man.
Hands behind your back.
For what?
Hands behind your back.
Oh, you talking me. What the man? I didn't do shit. Ah! What the ah! Bro, what the are you doing? Man! Bro, what the are you doing, man?
The man never refused to identify himself. He merely asked why he was being stopped. But to them, that question felt like a challenge, and for that he was met with an outcome no one would ever hope.
Are you ah! You about to break my arm!
Put your hands behind your back.
No! Man!
We're at 9 McCartney.
Man, call my bitch, bro! Man, you watching me? I can't! Breathe! 314 8394. Call her right now. Did she pick up?
What's up, Josh? Let's stand his ass up.
Hey! Tell her I'm at Corey making
What's up?
DC.
Yo, shot. Get your ass up.
Ah! Oh, no.
Hey, pat him down. Hey, pat him down. Hey, pat him down. Don't put him in the back of that car. Pat him down. I told you why. I said this place was exposed. You full of shit. I told you why. And you didn't identify yourself. You go to jail. You go to jail.
It seemed like the story had ended there, but when the officer began filing the report, the terrifying truth came into sharp focus.
You know this all could have been avoided, right?
Bro, you man, listen. All I simply said was why, bro.
I know. No, listen, and I told you why.
No, you didn't tell me why, bro.
Expired plates, yes.
I said why. I just wanted to simply know why I was being pulled. I'm allowed to ask. I know my rights, bro. I did 5 years in prison. I know my rights very well.
And
I'm legal.
When you're done.
I'm legal. I don't have nothing on me. I'm valid. You're allowed to tell me why. It's a traffic stop. I don't have to step out for no traffic
law,
stop.
I'm not. You don't know the law well enough. I'm not. I actually didn't even have to tell you.
So what was the part? So bro, what was the point of ripping me out the vehicle?
By case
I'm
law.
asking.
By
No, I
case
don't.
law.
What's the lawful order, bro? Because you're
I told you to get out the car.
Man, no. Why? What is your articulate suspicion?
Because you were not identifying yourself. You're going to search.
That's not no traffic. That's not no.
Anything tonight?
That's not no motherfucking. Bro, come on, don't play with me, bro. I'm sitting here trying to have a conversation with you. You're playing. You're trying to cover
this
your ass,
right
bro.
here. No, I ain't trying to cover my ass. I'm being like a man with you.
No, I didn't have a
You
broken
think I like
fucking
doing
law.
this?
You didn't treat
You're
me
a
like
fool
a
if you
man.
think I
You
like
treated
doing
me
this.
like a piece of shit. You whipped me in my vehicle. I'm valid. I didn't break no fucking law. I didn't do nothing wrong. All I did was ask why. You had my face on the concrete. Bro, you had my face on the concrete, bro. I'm valid. I'm not running. I'm not running.
Stay in the car.
The officer's behavior was bizarre, so unprofessional, it was hard to believe, and when confronted, he stumbled over his words as if he didn't even understand what he was doing. But when his superiors got involved, suddenly his version of events followed a completely different script.
So what happened? Plates are expired. Went up to him. Pulled up to a gas pump.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, you know, he was giving embargo hell off the whip. All right, we go up to him. He wouldn't even identify himself. He kept asking, why you pulled me over? I don't got to identify myself. And after a while, I'm like, all right, dude, you got to get out the car. He's like, no, I ain't going to get out the car. So eventually, we had to pull him out the car after doing some verbal judo with him. Then he just kept resisting us. Wouldn't want to get in cuffs. I mean, we got scuffed up a little bit with him. One of the cuffs broke. That black cuff broke and thrown out. Wouldn't identify himself as being combative. Because, I mean, there's no reason he should have been acting like that.
Have you ran him? Do you ID him and everything?
Yeah, he's based. I mean, there's no reason for him to be acting like that. He should have just identified himself. We would have never pulled him out the car. We probably would have just advised him on expired plates. I think Louder Milk and them ran him. I was over here with them with the car, dealing with that. Jim was out. My mic broke.
I don't know. Is that his name? Is that his name, Shepard? Because the car doesn't belong to him.
Once he started lying, it became a downhill spiral. One lie led to another. It seemed he had grown far too comfortable living inside these fabricated truths.
It's like it's going to get swollen.
It's all right. Yeah, we didn't strike them or anything. That's Josh. The concrete, him like wrestling around. I mean, that's probably why it took so long to get him in cuffs, honestly. But
So who much your phone doesn't slip out?
my black cuff, it broke. It latched and the ratchet just opened. So I'm like, all right, that cuff doesn't work. So I had to get another cuff. He was being really unreasonable. I don't know whether he's on something or what. I mean, he was recording the whole time. He was like looking for some kind of, famous kind of.
You had a crowd that was playing into it. That's why he's going so hard.
Yeah, that is true. We did have a good crowd going.
The police may have committed the following offenses: use of excessive force, unlawful arrest in violation of constitutional rights. These actions could form the basis for a federal civil rights lawsuit under 42 U.S.C. 1983. The incident is currently under investigation. Next up is a special case where a man well-versed in the law confronts a group of overreaching officers.
Well, you find out if you have any warrants or not.
Okay, so how's that going to help with your investigation right now?
Well, I have to figure out if it's not violent.
Yes, it is. Is this a traffic stop?
Well, not right now.
Okay, so right now,
In White Marsh Township, Pennsylvania, a man was sitting quietly in his car, not violating any laws. Suddenly, a strange officer approached. No sirens, no clear reason, and then things took a bizarre and unsettling turn.
badge number.
It's Officer Klein, badge number 57.
And what seems to be the issue right now?
Marijuana is illegal in Pennsylvania still, and I'm trying to figure out if that's happening.
I got you. No, it's not happening. I'm not going to identify unless you can reasonably articulate a crime that I have committed.
Well, I'm investigating a crime. How can I
got
investigate
you.
a crime if I can't determine who I'm talking to?
What is my name going to tell you about your investigation? What is that going to help you with your investigation?
Well, you can find out if you have any warrants or not.
Okay, so how's that going to help with your investigation right now?
Well, I have to figure figure out
My
if you
Fourth
want.
Amendment.
It's not violating.
Yes, it is. Is this a traffic stop?
Well, not right now. Does it?
Okay, so right now you approached me without any lawful reason. Okay, a lawful. You can. I got you, but once I say I don't answer questions.
Oh, that's how it's supposed to work?
Yes. Am I being detained
Right now, yes, you are.
for the crime of?
I told you, I'm investigating
okay.
for smoking marijuana.
Okay, so I'd like you to read me my Miranda rights then.
You don't have to do that.
Oh no, I want you to.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, well I don't answer
not
questions.
under
I don't
arrest.
answer questions without my lawyer present.
You're not
okay?
under arrest.
I don't answer questions without my lawyer present.
Officer K, badge number 57, approached the car window, demanded identification, and threatened legal consequences. Despite no apparent criminal activity, the officer began using other tactics.
You can have a speakerphone. Just give me a second. Or you can just
Okay. Running my license plate unlawfully, a violation of my Fourth Amendment. And no crime has been committed. He can't articulate a crime that has been committed without any lawful reason to get the information of the vehicle.
The officer secretly ran the license plate, seemingly fishing for a reason to detain the man, an act that could be considered an unlawful invasion of personal data. When a supervisor arrived, the situation suddenly took another unexpected turn.
How's it going, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Corporal Hartman, Marsh Police. What's going on there?
What's your badge number?
3247. What brings you to this neighborhood?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
No,
You have ID on you?
I don't answer questions. So I'm being detained right now, right? So that's what he told me. I'm being detained.
So we got a call.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no question. It's not, oh, we got to call this, oh, this, that, and the third. None of that. Either I'm being detained or I'm not.
Suspicion of smoking marijuana in your car.
And where's your reasonable articulable suspicion?
Oh, got a tip on it? So
Anybody can go. Anybody can go.
That's right. So we have a
So what's your
duty to
single
investigate.
articulable fact? You know, your max time to detain me without reasonable articulable suspicion is 15 minutes. Every minute after that, my time is worth $10,000 a minute that I'm held here illegally. Because you're violating my Fourth Amendment right now.
Okay. All right. Sit tight.
So I am being detained. I know.
In Pennsylvania, unlawfully detaining someone beyond the permitted time may be prosecuted under Title 18 of the Pennsylvania Crimes Code. If it involves a violation of a protection from abuse order, the offender may face up to a $1,000 fine and or 6 months in jail. Under 23 Parks 36,114. Although no formal arrest occurred, this incident highlights the risk of civil rights violations when police demanded without a clear legal basis. The license plate check and prolonged detention may provide grounds for a potential civil lawsuit against the officer or the local police department.
I know. I'm not gonna say. If they see us fight, they gotta arrest us. Tell them to leave. He's cool. He said he's cool.
Corrupt police officers who believe immunity protects them will soon face a costly lesson.
No, he just hit my head against the. You let them do that. Stop, man. Stop, dude. No time. Stop. Hey.
Are you ready to explore the consequences of abuse of power and the irresponsibility of officers? Let's dive in. On the evening of May 3rd, 2024 in Dayton, Ohio, police received a report of a fight between two brothers in a residential area. The conflict was determined to stem from financial disagreements, with the older brother allegedly scamming the younger one out of $5,000, escalating tensions into a public altercation.
Hey, that's it. Ain't nothing they can do. It's a mutual fight. Ain't nothing they can do. Ain't nothing they can do. It's a mutual fight. Let's go. Let's go, nigga. Hey, I'm going. I don't care about you, man. Back up. Hey, nobody calls you. I don't care. I don't want this, man. He probably the one that called the police. Let him pull that back. Did I call the police? The police pull up. Can we go and take care of this? Out, bro. You throw out this. I don't care. I don't care who called you. That's what you don't understand. I don't care who called you. Can I? If y'all don't care, I don't care about that. I I know it's cool. Let's go ahead and let's go. I know it's cool.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna condone.
No, they gonna have to arrest us if they witness it. Tell them to leave. I know.
I'm not gonna say.
If they see us fight, they gotta arrest us. Tell them to leave. Tell them to leave. I don't give a fuck about the police. Tell them to leave. I know the law.
Okay, I'm trying not to take anyone to jail, bro.
Here's what I'm telling you. Unless you say assault, y'all ain't got no reason to be here.
Mutual combat's not illegal. It's not illegal to.
Yeah, it ain't illegal. So bye. If y'all witness it, y'all gotta arrest us. I know the law. Bye.
But here's
I want them.
When officers arrived at the scene, they declared the incident to be mutual combat, allowing both parties to continue fighting as both agreed to engage. However, this decision sparked controversy as Ohio law does not recognize such actions as legal.
I'm telling you.
I know it's not. You ain't got to tell us.
Don't
Bye.
fight.
Bye. You want to say assault? He don't want to say assault. Bye. We don't need y'all.
My only complaint
we don't need y'all.
Is y'all got neighbors out here calling the police.
We don't need y'all. We don't need y'all. Nobody got no complaint. See y'all later. Thank you. What's your name? Officer what?
Oh.
All right. Y'all can have a good evening. We don't need y'all.
All right. No guns, nothing like that.
No, nope. No, ma'am. What's your name? You gotta identify yourself. You're a police officer. You're a public servant. Identify yourself. My problem is with that man. We don't need y'all. Y'all can leave. Like I said, are you willing to follow up a complaint? Y'all take it up with him, but I'm not. No, don't address me. I already told them to leave. Everybody else here, agree with me. We don't need y'all here. We don't need y'all here. I don't care. We don't need y'all. Identify yourself before you talk to me. You know that's a part of your penal code. You know that's a part of your penal code.
No, he didn't.
You know, no, I don't care. Arrest me. And I'm going to sue you. Go ahead, try it. Go ahead, go and get your penal code. You can't arrest me for being loud. Bye. We don't need y'all. I told you.
The two men continued their loud argument, adamantly asserting their right to fight as supposedly permitted by the police. The commotion drew the attention of neighbors, resulting in numerous calls reporting the disturbance in the area.
These are your cars? Okay. If you don't live here, you are parking in a private tailway.
It's not a private way toll if you live here.
There's a sign right there.
No, people live here. If you moving in, you can park right here. Yeah, if you live here, you can park right here. Call the supervisor.
If one of you guys live
Call
here,
the supervisor, man. Call the supervisor, bro.
For what?
Because it's code. If I ask for a supervisor, you have to call. Yes, it is. It's penal code. I'm telling you. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. And you the only one that state your name. You the only one that state your name, bro.
It was Lindsay.
I told you. We don't need you. No. Don't nobody say nothing.
He just said.
Don't nobody say nothing. We don't need you.
Combat was perfectly
That's fine.
Okay, so we don't need you.
The noise is the problem.
Okay, we quiet
I
now.
don't care if you
Leave.
knock your guys' teeth out.
Leave.
That's irrelevant.
Okay, we're not allowed no more. Leave. Because you need to identify your. No, you. What? Okay. Okay, we don't need you. Either call the supervisor or leave, bro. We don't need y'all.
You're not my boss.
And call the supervisor then. You have to. Okay, I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you for your
Initially, the police stated they would not make any arrests unless one party filed a complaint. However, as the brothers persisted in causing a public disturbance and refused to cooperate, officers intervened, ordering an end to the altercation. This led to increased tension between the parties.
Well, you whack as yeah, that's all I ever wanted. Send our shit then. No, bro. No, bro. Don't come in here. Yeah, big fella, what? Big fella, what? I'm right here, nigga. I love you, big fella. I love you, big fella. I love you too. I love you, big fella. I love you, big fella. No, don't just act. What, bro? No, he's doing that because he did.
He's cool. He said he's cool.
Stop, Bill. Stop, bro. You pissing me off, bro. Stop. Unnecessary. Stop.
That's not necessary.
Stop. I'm on the phone. Get off me, bro. I can't breathe.
Bill, let him rush you.
No, he just hit my head against the fucking door. You let him do that. Stop.
Bill, stop, man.
Nobody needed y'all. Call the supervisor. Call the supervisor, bro. Call your supervisor.
Don't you worry.
No, fuck you. Call the supervisor. You should never arrested me. Y'all said it was cool. Get off of me.
We're done.
When the younger brother was taken into custody for his loud and uncooperative behavior, he strongly objected, challenging the officers and demanding that a senior supervisor be called to the scene. He also accused the officers of violating his personal rights.
Get off of me.
Yeah, it's cool that you guys fight. It's not cool to cause disruptions.
Get off
I'm
me.
done playing with you.
We was fighting. Get off of me. Let me call your supervisor. Call your supervisor, bro.
He's on his way out. Don't you worry.
Don't hurt my brother, man. Y'all just said it was cool. Y'all just said it like.
What else needs to be taken? transit, whatever. I have no clue.
He got their money and he got his shoes. They live together in this building.
I figured as much.
That's what they might.
Yeah. How long?
That could just be sent to like 2 hours probably.
Really?
Y'all just said it was cool. Y'all just said it was cool.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we just fought. Nigga, get off of me. I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you.
Fuck out.
You better leave me alone. I'm not with the and then calm your ass down. Fuck you, nigga. Hey, you niggas out. These can come off. You're not gonna keep. You're not calling me. No, fuck you, nigga. I told you to call your supervisor.
Get in the car.
Not getting nowhere.
Get in the car.
That shit calls our supervisor.
Yeah, he's on his way out.
Fuck you. I didn't do nothing illegal. Get off of me. I didn't do nothing illegal.
In this incident, the Dayton police may have violated multiple legal and procedural standards, exposing themselves to potential liability under Ohio law and federal civil rights statutes. Their decision to allow the fight, despite Ohio Revised Code SS2 91711 prohibiting fighting in public, constitutes dereliction of duty under SS2 92144, a second-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a $750 fine. Additionally, the refusal to provide identification when requested, as required by SS 29-2121, may lead to disciplinary actions and civil liability for failing to ensure public accountability by offering misleading legal advice and later arresting the individual for actions they condoned. The officers potentially violated the Fourth Amendment's protection against unlawful seizure and the 14th Amendment due process guarantee under 42. USC's 1983, which could result in financial compensation, punitive damages, and legal costs. Moreover, their failure to call a supervisor upon request and inconsistent law enforcement breached Ohio Administrative Code rules for police conduct warranting internal disciplinary measures such as suspension, demotion, or termination. The man was arrested for disorderly conduct and failing to comply with police directives. The incident, which lasted several hours, sparked a debate within the community about the understanding of the law among some officers in the handling of family disputes. The incident at the Dayton Police Department serves as a wake-up call about the importance of understanding the law and personal rights. Here is a case of corrupt police officers who were unaware of the law and were ultimately exposed by the public. On April 30th, 2024, a man in Florida was warned to stop after citizens reported that he was carrying a weapon. However, if the warning was solely based on the report, without any signs of legal violations, stopping this individual could be seen as an overreach and a violation of his personal freedoms, as the weapon he was carrying was a BB gun, not a real
There's got a handgun on the right leg.
Fucking stop, dude. You gonna shoot me? For what? Don't touch stuff. Hey. I haven't done nothing. You're gonna break my wrist. You are going to break my wrist. Go ahead, take it off and go look. Tell me what's illegal.
Yeah, it's a pellet gun.
Yeah.
When the cops tell you to stop, you stop.
Then what's illegal? What's illegal? Are you illegally?
We don't know. We don't know
We
if
have
you
one
have a real
detained.
gun. You have a handgun.
David Brown. Look up David Brown. Ask him. You relax. This motherfucker wants to pull a gun for what? Know your fucking laws.
Yeah, know my laws. What does this look like to you?
I don't give a f***.
You are retarded.
It's my right. Guys, David Brown already looked it up. It's on safety. Don't fuck with it.
Shut up. Yeah, you're lucky you didn't get shot.
Good. Fucking shoot me next time, tough guy.
You are detained.
For what?
You are detained.
I like you. You're fine. I can talk to you, but this guy?
Well, why didn't you talk to me? All I said was, hey.
As soon as the police approached, they immediately drew their weapons and ordered the man to stop without properly assessing the threat. While the man did not exhibit any harmful or dangerous behavior, aiming guns at him could be considered excessive, especially since it could be clearly identified as a BB gun, not a real weapon.
Non-compliant phase detained.
Why are you going through my bag?
Make sure you don't have another gun in.
Why are you going through my bag? Illegally detained and illegally searching my bag over what? Over what?
I'm making sure you don't have another gun.
I don't have a gun, so you need to fucking follow up on your laws because you're not classified as a gun in the article of the state of Florida.
I'm gonna pat you down.
You're gonna pat me down for what?
For weapons.
I don't have anything.
How many more times do you have to be told that?
How many times you gotta be told it's not a fucking weapon? How many times you gotta be told that in the state of Florida it is 100% illegal for me to carry? Stop touching my shit.
Shut up.
Make me. You pulled the gun out on me already. No, you pulled the gun out on me already, fucking twisted my wrist for what? And then smacked my phone out of my hand so I couldn't record you for what?
So hear me
for
out.
what? You have handcuffs on me illegally because I'm detained for what?
They're absolutely not on you.
For what law did I violate and what law did I break? You got this recording, right?
I'm recording.
Thank you. Listen.
Even though the man did not engage in any overtly illegal behavior, the police continued to search his bag and person without a reasonable basis. This could be seen as an arbitrary search without sufficient evidence to suspect him of committing a crime.
So you are listen to me. You are partially correct with that not being a firearm.
Correct.
You can carry it around.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
But can we have a rational conversation with each other?
You know, because you asked me, I will be more than welcome to. Yes.
We've received multiple 911 calls about a man walking around the neighborhood dressed in all black, with hair almost to his shoulders, with a rifle or shotgun on his back. Okay. He sees you walking down the street.
That guy back there,
He sees you walking down the street, says, hey, I found him, he's got a rifle on his back.
Okay, so he knows,
Okay,
but to draw your gun on me,
I don't need probable cause to point my gun in your face.
Pull a gun in my face?
Listen to me. I don't know what that...
They don't have to. I don't know what that is. This makes it 6 times now I've had a gun pulled on me.
Then why are you doing this?
No, because the first 3 times, I called you guys, and you guys came down, and I had nothing at that point in my life. You can assume what it is, Bob, until you've officially pulled it all apart and realized the difference between that and then what I've had to do to it, then yes.
The police recognized that the weapon was a BB gun, but failed to verify the legality of carrying such a gun. Their lack of understanding of BB gun regulations led them to not conduct an accurate check. This could be considered an error in judgment. When they approached and detained the man...
Exactly.
Okay.
So what are you going to do with it?
You just stated I had a firearm and I made it to a firearm. I didn't insinuate. You took that for what it was.
You are detained.
For what? What law did I violate? God, don't be scared. What law did I violate? Are you good with me?
Yeah, take them all.
Checking up on me and running my name and illegally detaining me? What's your name and badge number?
Don't worry about it.
What's your name and fucking badge number?
Don't worry about it.
Give me your name and badge number. Do your fucking job.
Fast nicely.
No, I want the guy who pulled the fucking gun on me for no fucking probable cause.
Yeah, just get him out of here.
You legally detained me, threw me up against the fucking fence, and then pulled the gun out on me. All because
When the man explained that the BB gun was not a real weapon, the police still detained him without providing a clear legal reason. Demonstrating a lack of understanding or disregard for Florida's BB gun laws, violating the man's rights...
What is this dude's name doing out?
My assumption is an auditor.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
trying to get that quota. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And this is what? Day shift you guys? No, with you guys. Okay, so I now know I've got 6 officers who all like to get faces up. Now wait, man, if I'm saying, all these officers know what I look like and what I carry, so next time I get pulled over, and this fucking cunt wants to pull his gun out on me, some cause, and nothing, that's like the way I'm dressed. I would be dressed where everyone can see my tattoo. I don't know if you know
From a legal standpoint, the encounter raises concerns about potential violations of the Fourth Amendment and Florida Statute 901-151 related to unlawful searches and detentions. While the officers had reasonable, articulable suspicion to detain the individual under suspicion of violating Florida's open carry laws, their search of his bag and personal belongings may have overstepped legal boundaries. Florida Statute 901-151, known as the Stop and Frisk Statute, allows officers to detain and conduct a limited frisk for weapons only if they have a reasonable belief the person is armed and dangerous. However, a full search of personal belongings during detention without probable cause or a warrant is prohibited under both the statute and the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. Since the man was not under arrest and the officers only had Ross, the search of his bag could be deemed unlawful. Such a violation may result in the suppression of evidence in court and could provide grounds for the individual to file a civil lawsuit for constitutional violations. In the end, although the man was not arrested, the police decided to detain him without sufficient legal cause. This shows that the police did not follow proper procedures when they lacked enough evidence or reasonable suspicion to believe a crime had been committed. This action violated the individual's personal freedoms without legal justification. This incident is not one of the rare mistakes made by the police force. Following this, another case in Florida forced the city government to reconsider and amend its legal regulations on September 24, 2023. Officers from the Orange City Police Department in Florida approached a man standing by the roadside holding a sign requesting financial assistance. The police asked him to leave, arguing that his action violated the city's regulation on soliciting money without a permit.
Ma'am.
Any consequences.
Ma'am, can you come over here? Okay, what are we doing out here? We can't.
With all due respect, I'm not breaking any law.
Okay, this is considered soliciting. Do you have a permit for it?
48, go to the next.
I don't have a permit, and
Charlie, whiskey November.
you need me to change a word, I'll change it.
What are you looking for? Money? Is that what you're asking for?
Yeah, I'm absolutely destitute.
No, you can go to jail for that. You understand that. In this city, we have a city ordinance.
I've already spoken with the police. I've read
Okay,
the
what
statutes.
police? What
if I
police?
get arrested, there'll be a lawsuit for false.
What police? Who did you speak with?
I've spoken with the sheriff. Do you want to write me a ticket?
Okay,
I don't want to
we're in
argue
Orange
with you.
City. We're not the sheriff's office.
I understand, but we're still in the state of Florida and the United States of America. There's a constitution. There is freedom of speech.
Okay, I understand that.
But federal laws trump all other laws on all other levels.
Well, we have a city ordinance.
The woman who was with the man disagreed, asserting that according to the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, asking for money is a form of protected speech, and that she was not breaking the law.
I'm exercising free speech. I'm advising the public of a threat.
No, you're seeking to get money. You're seeking to get money, okay? This is not a place to get money. You need to move along and get out of here.
You can't. You can write me a ticket. You can't arrest me.
Yes, I can. And we have a city ordinance, and yes, I can arrest you for it.
No, you can write me a ticket.
If you want, you can look up the city ordinance for Orange City.
Orange City want to go down for arresting a victim of domestic violence.
Okay. If you need help, I can give you some paperwork or something, okay?
I went to every agency before I left Florida.
Just on the other side of Saxon
You just
on the Deltona side.
You just can't beat out. You can't be out here, ma'am, okay?
Unknown injury.
I'm going to go over there.
The police disagreed, arguing that asking for money without a permit was a violation of local regulations.
If you want to
super public sidewalk,
ma'am, listen.
Quote me the ordinance, please.
Okay.
Need it right now.
If you want a supervisor, I can get you one out there, okay? If you want a supervisor, I'll get you one out there.
I don't want a supervisor. I want you to tell me the statute.
Give me 1 second. Bravo 10, are you reading Channel 1? Are you from here?
I'm not going to answer any questions. You call Michael Chitwood. He knows
Bravo
who I
10,
am.
are you reading Channel 1?
And Michael Chitwood has more authority than your chief of police in Orange City. I'm not going to put the SIM card in.
Bravo 10, are you reading Channel 1?
On SC1, go ahead.
Hey, are you near Harley Strickland Enterprise?
Do you arrest Girl Scouts?
I'm sorry, on landline and I couldn't hear you. One more time,
do you arrest Girl Scouts?
Are you near Harley Strickland Enterprise? In
I know
reference
you don't
to the
arrest
solicitor?
because I've seen them all over the place.
She cited U.S. Supreme Court cases such as Schamberg v. Citizens for Better Endurement, 1980, which established that asking for money...
I've seen them all.
Now I'm heading over to that crash on the other side of I-4 for a minute.
Okay, I might need you over here.
I'm leaving, and I'm advising you. Do not follow me, do not stalk me, do not harass me.
I couldn't hear you.
Understood?
I said no.
I'm on a public corner.
Okay.
If they need to, just go ahead and
This isn't private property.
Without a permit is not allowed in the city limits. And send somebody else to you if you need them.
What's the statute?
Never mind, I have somebody else
What's
with
the
me.
statute?
Okay, we have a city ordinance in the
What is the
city limits.
ordinance? Okay, that's my point. If you don't know Florida statute or the United States Constitution, that's not my problem. But it will be your problem if you continue to harass me when you let the drunks, the drug addicts, and the prostitutes sit all over the place, and just because everybody knows who they are and they don't have to fly a sign and ask for money, even though they're housed and they have income. Big difference. So what is the city ordinance? I'm not going to ask.
However, the police maintained that under Orange City's ordinance, the act was illegal and could lead to an arrest.
Listen
I'm done
to me.
with you now.
I told you we have a city
I don't need another
ordinance.
police officer that's going to lie to my face. Understood? Okay, you just want to harass them.
Nope, I'm not here. I asked you if you have a permit. I asked you if you have a permit, and you said no. I told you.
What? Do Girl Scouts get permits?
Okay. Everybody else that gets permits, yes. You can't be out here soliciting. We have a city ordinance in place.
What is soliciting?
Okay. Exactly what you're doing right now, ma'am. You're asking for donations. You're asking for money. That is soliciting. If you do not have a permit, you cannot do that. If you have one and you can show me, then I'll let you do it.
So do you have a
Now
permit
I'm going to
or no?
be watching all these other people that are everywhere asking for money and see if they get hassled.
Okay, that's completely fine. As long as you leave, that's completely fine. Yeah, you can't do what you're doing. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Signs down. This is a public corner. Tell me I can't do this?
You can stand here, but you can't solicit. That's the issue. You standing here is not the issue.
I can't ask for donations.
No, ma'am, not without a permit. Not without a permit. You can stand here all day, but you cannot solicit.
The argument between the woman and the police is becoming increasingly tense. She insists that the police's actions are harassment and continuously resists. Meanwhile, the police maintain their stance, warning that if she doesn't stop begging for money, she will face arrest. Everything is spiraling out of control.
You understand?
I want to hear the city ordinance one more time, please.
I can print it out for you.
Okay. She threatened to arrest me. Christina, I did not. And holding a sign telling the public why I'm standing, because supposedly I was soliciting funds.
Okay, if you have a sign out and you're asking for any form of donations, that is a form of solicitation, okay? In the city of Orange City, there is a city ordinance that governs that.
Okay, I want to see it.
Okay, I can go print that for you.
That's what the other person.
Okay, so he's working on that then, okay? But I'm telling you now, it is an arrestable offense. Yes, ma'am, it is. No, we can arrest you for it.
Why?
Because it's actually a city ordinance misdemeanor violation, and you can be arrested for it. We do not, unless you go to the city hall.
Which I was already told I wasn't going to be issued when I inquired into Barry. What I'm saying is, they suggested I get a permit. They said you can get a permit for it. You can apply for a permit, but you'll never get it, is what they said. I was a victim, and I'm a survivor of DV.
The woman adamantly demands to see the city's regulations regarding begging, even asking the police to print them out so she can read them.
Ma'am, it's been
I'm on the street.
Okay.
I have zero income.
Understood.
I have no food stamps, no welfare, no nothing.
Okay.
I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs.
Okay.
And I'm certainly not a hooker. But I see those people all over the place, and they're doing the same damn thing.
And when we see that, we address it with that.
Well, no, but you know what? It's only me that happens to be.
You say that, but
who called this in?
I don't know. Was it called in, or did you roll on it?
Sergeant.
Okay. So
who told you?
Our supervisor.
And who's your supervisor?
Sergeant Herzog.
Herzog. That name. You better tell Mr. Herzog to back off. Because I dealt with the Herzogs in Kingston, New York.
Probably a totally separate
No,
family.
it's not. You know what? You don't know more than I do. I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
now,
here's what I'm going to tell you, because you're not going to dictate how this is going to work. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Okay. Anything happens to this video, and this is streaming live.
I'm videotaping as well. You're more than welcome to videotape. I'm not telling you you can't. All I'm telling you is this.
Leave me alone.
Collect your things and go, or you will go to jail.
No, I'm not. I'm going to stand right there on a public sidewalk.
Right here. There you
She refuses to accept being fined and continues to fiercely defend her rights. Will her stubbornness lead to an unexpected outcome?
I'll tell you this much right now. If you come back through here and you're out here soliciting for funds.
Define soliciting, please.
Asking for soliciting.
So if I omit the word donation.
You're being really difficult right now. This is a city ordinance violation, ma'am.
This is law enforcement harassment.
You cannot stand on a street corner and ask for funds or donations unless you have a permit to do so.
But what can I say? That I'm homeless, that I'm hungry, that I have zero money?
Okay, I'm sorry that's a situation.
I'm asking you, is that an option? Can I make that statement
about what?
without saying I'm seeking anything?
Can I ask people that are in stoplights for money?
I never asked anyone. I'm holding a sign. I don't speak to anyone. They're holding it outside their vehicle.
I'm telling you again.
If they're offering,
unless you have a permit.
You know what? You're trying to escalate this so you have a reason to arrest me.
No, ma'am. That's not even the case.
Orange City's going on the map too.
After the video of the incident went viral, the Orange City government ceased enforcing the panhandling ordinance without a permit, acknowledging that it violated free speech rights. The city began revising the law in October 2023, replacing it with broader restrictions.
I would hate to arrest you for something like this. It's silly. You're making it more difficult than it has to be. We're simply telling you our ordinance for the city, and you're failing to adhere to that. And with
I
that
haven't
being
failed
said,
to adhere to that. I haven't failed to adhere to that.
You will be failing to adhere to that. So I will tell you this again.
I'm
If
going to
we
make
come
a new
back through
sign.
here,
I'm going to make a new sign that doesn't
That's
say
fantastic.
seeking donations.
You
And if
cannot
somebody
stand
offers
here-
me something, the law is saying that I cannot accept it. So when you want to arrest Girl Scouts and then all your people
all the Girl
conducting
Scouts
illegal
have
activity,
permits. Go ahead.
illegal activity, then you might have some
Okay,
grounds.
well,
and the people that are shoplifting,
listen,
I see it all.
I bet you do. You seem like that type
Excuse me?
that sees it all. You've got this
I do.
tuition that you can. all I'm telling you is this:
You just
cannot
called me a
solicit
witch.
on the corner.
Nice. Good job.
You can't stand on the corner and ask for money or funds with signs. Continue to do it. I promise you, you'll go to jail.
You better make sure you
The legal issue in this case centers around the Orange City Ordinance, specifically Section 10.79, which restricted solicitation without a permit. The ordinance prohibited individuals from requesting money, property, or assistance on public rights-of-way unless they had prior approval from the city. The woman in question was detained for soliciting donations without the required permit, but this enforcement likely violated her First Amendment rights to free speech. The First Amendment protects solicitation as a form of speech, and the ordinance imposed a prior restraint on that speech, which courts view with skepticism under Section 179. Solicitation was broadly defined without distinguishing between charitable appeals and other types of speech, making it a content-based restriction. The law failed to provide clear, objective standards for issuing permits, lacked time limits, and did not offer an appeals process for rejected applications, raising concerns about arbitrary enforcement. Legal precedents like Reed v. Town of Gilbert 2015 and Schomburg v. Citizens for Better Environment 1980 established that solicitation is protected speech under the First Amendment. In this case, the officer's actions likely violated the woman's constitutional rights. The ordinance, which imposed restrictions on protected speech, could be deemed unconstitutional, and the legal process would likely favor her right to solicit donations. In August 2023, Sergeant Cole responded to a call at the home of one of Carlos's clients where a teenage boy was present. The boy's father had requested a welfare check to ensure the boy's safety and
What's going on, bud? What's your name?
Deshaun.
Here?
Oh, no.
No, you can stay here. What's his name?
She in the bed.
She lives here?
Yeah.
Just come stand over here. Is it just a party? You guys are partying, I guess?
No, there's like 10 people here.
We have a Ryan and a party.
I'm 18 right now.
18?
What is it, an escalate?
So this is your house?
No, it's not. You want me to get her?
Just wait for him to come over here. We're trying to get a hold of somebody, that's why we're here. Does that party live here?
What's up, man? Hello, officer. What's that?
Does that party live here? He's saying there's a girl. This is a girl's house.
Yeah, there's a girl.
You have no friends that live here that are currently here? Just that girl?
Oh, yeah. I don't know who that is, but I'm guessing maybe outside.
You live here?
No.
Who lives here?
The girl. Let me get her?
Yeah, get her.
Police arrive at the residence for a wellness check, but fail to clearly communicate their purpose and immediately create tension by questioning the occupants aggressively.
What's your name?
Okay.
Day?
Yes.
What's your name? You're obviously having a house party here. Talk about alcohol, whatever else. I smell a house. Okay. Savvy house here. Okay.
Thank you for that.
Where are your parents?
My dad's not here. He's coming tomorrow.
Okay, where's your mom here? So you know, everything's being recorded on the body worn camera. You got a pet. Tell me your first name.
It's Nevada, N-E-V, A-E-H.
Last name.
Just want to be U.S. T-A-M-A-N-T-E. 201-875-7008.
Right.
So,
Go get him.
okay.
Have him come out here.
Okay. Am I gonna get in trouble?
Not if I have to
Get him.
go further.
Yes.
I have to have a problem.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go get him.
And get him and come out here with him.
Officers begin interrogating individuals about the home's residence, despite receiving reasonable answers. Their insistence on identification escalates the situation unnecessarily.
It comes back to an Oliver Hernandez and out of 491 Elm.
I can't come in.
I'm sorry?
You guys can't come in.
Oh, I can't?
Yeah, you got a warrant.
Oh, I can't.
You really can.
Do you want to talk to your friend about that?
Yeah,
Okay. You want to make a bet? Okay, awesome. What is your name?
You don't need my name.
I do.
He's coming up. You don't need my name.
Okay.
Do you have a warrant? Why are you in here?
Okay.
Police forcefully confront the individuals, assuming guilt by asking about alcohol consumption without clear evidence. Their lack of communication heightens tension.
So I'm holding everybody here until I ID them. How old are you?
17.
Okay.
Where's your warrant?
Let me see your ID.
I don't have it on me. Where's your warrant?
Okay, what's your first name?
Where's your warrant?
I don't need one. There's illegal activity going on.
Where's illegal activity?
Okay.
You need a warrant to come in, right?
I don't. My buddy. I don't.
You do.
I don't. I don't.
Get out.
I don't.
Get out.
Get him out here.
I'm sorry. But wait. Guys, can you just come up, please?
What's your first name?
Come up.
How old are you?
Just come up.
How old are you? Give me your name. Give me some ID. Hello? Give me some ID. I'm going to ask you one more time. I'm going to place you in handcuffs. Bring you down. Give me your name.
Why do you need my name?
Give me your ID. Give me your name.
Where's my ID, boss? Where's my ID? Where's my ID? You can tell him.
Okay.
My name is Destin. Gonzalez.
Officers violate the occupant's rights by entering the home without a warrant or probable cause. They dismiss objections about legality, fueling distrust and resistance.
Where do you live?
I'm Pagoda.
Where?
You don't need everything.
Okay. So I confirm your identity. I'm going to place you in handcuffs. Turn around.
It's Alfredo Gonzalez, man. You don't gotta take my stuff.
Want to play games?
Yeah, use your power on me, bro. Congrats.
Have a seat. Where is it? Not there. Alright, do me a favor, start out at 2 RP units here. We're gonna allow parties to take. Welcome down there.
My sister and her friend, I'm pretty sure.
To the station.
He's gonna have to identify you. He's gonna explain all that. You can ask 4 more times.
You're a
I
cop
have no
too.
new information for you.
You are a cop.
Okay, you didn't give the information. You hear something's going on.
Alright, but it's...
Okay, but you keep re-asking me. What more? I have nothing new to tell you. You are detained.
The situation spirals into violence when the officers physically restrain a juvenile using excessive force rather than resolving the issue calmly. Backup is requested unnecessarily.
Am I being taken to the station?
Do you have 30 more questions? What do you want me to do,
I'm asking
dude?
the same question.
I'm trying to hear what's going on. I'm making sure he's okay.
So go.
You're in handcuffs.
Take me with you. What
Okay.
am I gonna do? You know I'm not.
You're fine. He will call me if he needs. That's why I'm waiting here.
Nigga, why the fuck you arresting me? Why are you arresting me?
Yo, Deshaun.
Why are you arresting me?
407 headquarters. We need assistance.
Why are you arresting me? You don't even know the fuck why.
I'm done here.
You've been cool, dude. I don't want to see you get in trouble. Just you took your video, you got it. I got it. I think the exciting part's done.
Stay here, Poppy.
Record, you'll watch.
Stay there. I just don't want you to get jammed up with everybody.
Yo, get me off of this.
Him down there. Because he didn't give us information. He's got to ID him. You're underage.
Sorry.
We can look at your eyes. You've been drinking. You're high. There's something. Something's not right. We have to do a welfare check. We have to make sure, hey, you're a juvenile.
The police arrest 2 individuals under questionable circumstances, ignoring due process and violating their rights, particularly through unlawful detention and force. This unlawful detention, compounded by the lack of a warrant and the inappropriate use of force, violated both state and federal protections under the 4th and 5th Amendments. The police in this case acted in clear violation of several constitutional protections. First, their entry into the home without a warrant breached the 4th Amendment, which protects individuals from unreasonable searches and seizures without any immediate threat or probable cause. The police had no legal grounds to enter the home. Moreover, their insistence on demanding identification from the juvenile without just cause further violated the occupant's civil rights. This approach falls afoul the fall of Chapter 265, Section 25, which outlines the legal grounds for requesting identification during an investigation. The officers had no legitimate reason to demand ID, as there was no evidence of illegal activity or imminent danger. This case is a powerful reminder of the importance of knowing your legal rights. Up next, a shocking incident will reveal surprising errors made by the police on April 10, 2020, for Michigan State Troopers George Kane and Matthew Okai stopped Terry Lorette, falsely accusing him of driving under the influence. Despite passing field sobriety tests, the officers escalated their claims, suggesting the threat was high on marijuana instead of alcohol.
I'm stopping. There's 2 red lights there. Make sure you come to complete stops. Yep. Thank you. Where are you coming from?
St. Joseph.
St. Joe? Where are you trying to get?
I'm dropping them off right here.
Oh, okay. This address here? With the fence? Okay. You have any paperwork for the vehicle?
I'm sorry?
Any paperwork for the vehicle, like registration, insurance?
I do.
Can I see that, please?
Sure.
It's a nice car. How's it driving? Good. You. This is obviously the insurance. How long have you owned it?
3 years.
Do you have one with an expiration date or no?
What's that?
Do you have a card with an expiration date or no?
A card?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Usually when people have a certificate of insurance, it'll say the expiration date on it.
The officer pulls over the driver for failing to stop completely at 2 red lights, but the reasoning appears excessive and overly punitive for a minor traffic violation.
So,
I believe that's the latest.
This is the latest? Okay. I'll be able to verify them.
Okay.
Do you have any, like a registration card with that came with the tag? Shows who the vehicle's registered to. It's a little square card, should be in the glove box or something.
Who it's registered?
Yeah. That's the title of insurance, or certificate of insurance. The registration is what you put on the plate. You have a copy of that somewhere?
The plate's my name. I mean, I don't
it's in your name.
I mean, it's literally my name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I noticed that.
Okay, I don't know what else to say.
Okay. You just don't have the proof of it. How recently did you update it? The tag?
The tag?
Yeah. Oh, there it is, right there.
It's updated.
Perfect.
The officer continues to question the validity of the driver's vehicle documentation, despite the driver providing the necessary papers. The insistence on finding fault suggests a desire to escalate the situation unnecessarily.
Let me take a look at that real quick. 2022. It's updated. This is what you need, but this one's obviously expired at 2022, so just get an updated one when you can. Okay, file that. Is alcohol impact your ability to drive today?
No.
Okay, when was your last drink? Has it been at least 2 hours?
Yes.
Okay. All right. 2 hours, you said? What was it specifically? Smelling fruity and a little bit of something else on you.
There is no alcohol
on your breath. I can smell on your breath. Something fruity, like what were you drinking?
There's no alcohol.
No? But it's been at least 2 hours?
There's no alcohol.
Alrighty. Just hop out for me. I'm going to verify, okay? You, do the open carry for protection at all or no?
I do.
Okay. Should. It's kind of crazy out here. Right back this way for me.
The officer claims to detect a fruity smell in the driver's breath and jumps to the conclusion that alcohol is involved, even though the driver denies drinking and is fully cooperative.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any reason why you couldn't stand there like that?
No.
Okay. Weird question. I gotta ask it. I'm gonna check your eyes. What I want you to do is just follow the tip of my finger with only your eyes. Do not move your head. Okay? Do you understand? Is there any reason you couldn't do that?
No.
Okay. Are you wearing contacts right now?
I am.
Okay. Same thing. Just keep following with your eyes and only your eyes. You gotta rub your eyes or something?
No.
Okay. You're just not tracking it. Same thing, I'm just slowing it down now, okay? Oh, you had your contacts in?
An hour or so.
Hour or so? So they're not dry or anything?
They're fine.
They're fine, okay. Check my finger there for me, please. Finger's gonna go sideways, same thing. Good.
Despite the driver denying alcohol use, the officer subjects him to a series of time-consuming and humiliating field sobriety tests, which appear more like a tactic to wear us down than to assess actual
To which you
impairment.
responded, it was 2 hours ago. And then you denied drinking alcohol. Okay, and I believe
Actually, what you stated was it at least 2 hours, something like that.
Yep.
You kind of inferred something that I've not been drinking.
Well, I didn't mean to like give you a leading question.
No, but to be clear, I have not been drinking.
You haven't any alcohol.
I did stop it.
Okay.
So
I do have it on camera.
Okay.
So it is recorded, along with all my sobriety evaluations.
Okay.
Which have led me to determine you are under the influence.
Okay.
And driving. So now I have to bring you in for a blood draw, and then you have to sit a detox window. I can't let you operate safely because I don't believe that you can. I believe you're a good dude. I don't want to tow your car. So if he's a valid driver or something, he can park it. You can let me park it, but I don't want to tow it from you because it's a nice ride and I wouldn't want to see it.
I did not make any moving violations, and I'm not under.
Okay, that's your opinion, but with my observation.
The officers changed their story, claiming the victim might be under the influence. Even he didn't say that. And after he passes all sobriety tests.
Over at the Barron County Courthouse.
But when you do the test and confirm that I am sober, why wouldn't I leave?
Because the tests are going to be spun, and the lab has to run the results.
Okay.
Okay, and that while you're doing that, that's when they're starting to book and do all that. They have to take your fingerprints because we have to document everything we do. Because if we don't, then we get sued and all that drama, right? So we have to cross our T's and dot our I's on that end. And while that's happening, that's when the blood draw.
Improper law enforcement can infringe on personal freedoms, as seen in cases of mutual combat or banning panhandling without a permit.
Don't walk up on me, sir. Please, don't walk up on me.
What seemed like a harmless encounter quickly turned into a display of power that brought justice to its knees. On July 13th, 2023, an officer from the Loveland Police Department encountered a black man in the parking lot of a Target store. What began as a seemingly friendly conversation quickly spiraled into a vortex of suspicion, abuse of power, and a distortion of the truth.
What's going on today, sir? What's going on today, sir? My name's Officer Howard. I'm with the Loveland Police Department. What's going on today? Can I talk with you? What's going on?
You can't tell me what I know.
Don't walk up on me, sir. Don't walk up on me, sir. I'm going to ask you not to walk up on me, sir. I'm going to tell you that one last time. Don't walk up on me. Back away from me and we can talk about it, okay? What's going on today? Don't walk up on me, sir. I keep asking you to stop walking up on me.
The officer repeatedly chanted a mantra of authority, as if anyone who dared to step forward would be instantly neutralized. And when the black man moved closer, the officer immediately displayed his power.
Tell me what's going on, sir. What's going on today?
You can't tell.
What's going on? Don't walk up on me. I'm going to tase you if you keep walking up on me. Don't keep walking up on me. I'm warning you, don't walk up on me. Step back. What is going on today? What's going on today? Can we help you? Don't walk up on me. I'm going to ask you one more time. Don't walk up on me. Don't walk up on me, sir. Please, don't walk up on me.
The man stumbled and collapsed, but instead of offering a helping hand, they stood by indifferently, as if his life wasn't worth caring about, simply because of his skin color. When other officers arrived, the situation rapidly escalated beyond control.
Stop! You can't tell me that! You can't tell me that! Stop! You can't tell me that!
Sir, stop resisting. Sir, you're under arrest, okay? Sir, you're under arrest. Cooperate with us, okay? Stop. Cooperate with us.
Bring your other hand
Cooperate with us. Okay, you're being detained right now, so cooperate.
So stop resisting, okay?
Stop resisting. Cooperate with us. Okay, we're just gonna get you into handcuffs right now. Let's get a second set.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, what's your name?
Stop.
No, listen to us. Listen to us.
You can't tell me that.
Cooperate with us, okay? You're being detained.
No, you can't tell me that.
When an unarmed man, whose alleged offense remains unclear, requires 4 or 5 officers to subdue, it becomes painfully obvious that this threat is being treated as extremely dangerous.
That's fucked up. You can't tell me that.
How are you doing over there, Kevin? I'm good. You ready to try to bring us back?
Yep.
All right, sir. Stop resisting.
You can't tell me that.
Sir, stop.
You can't tell me that.
Balled up, so.
Sir, stop resisting. Sir.
We can also hold until we get something else. I'm gonna hold until we get
Stop
something
resisting.
else. Copy 1 in it.
Yeah, let's just hold.
Okay. No.
Stop resisting.
No, don't. You got that.
57 advised, they do not have one in.
Stop resisting, sir.
Can you repeat your original traffic?
Let's just wait here.
Yep.
You good with that arm? Yep. Okay. Let's just wait here till we get more units.
Bring your arms back to the back of your...
Sir, stop resisting.
Your body, okay?
Bring your arms back. Okay.
We're detaining you right now to try to figure out what's going on.
Just one man, yet it took 4 or 5 officers to apprehend him, as if they were hunting down a dangerous criminal. He was restrained and taken into custody, but why? A simple question, and yet no one answered.
Left arm, we need to bring the left arm back.
Okay, we gotta get him in custody. Hey Mason, we're not in a giant rush. I have him pretty good. I think if you come up to the other side.
Stop resisting!
Oh yeah. I got his arm, let's walk it back. Okay. Oh, you got this arm, you guys work on that.
Bring your arm to the back. I need your arm up to the back.
There you go. No,
not yet.
I got this right on, Greg.
Listen.
That's mine.
Okay.
Yes, get him?
Yep.
He's cuffed.
We have one in handcuffs.
Okay, let's
Copy 1 in
bring him up.
handcuffs.
Let's bring him up.
On the side.
Bring him up.
First.
Leave him right there.
You can't tell me that.
Yeah. Just relax.
Just relax, sir.
False arrest is a violation of the 4th Amendment and can be challenged under 42 U.S. Code 1983. Police officers may be held liable for damages ranging from tens of thousands to millions of dollars. If the misconduct is intentional, they may also face criminal prosecution with federal prison sentences of up to 10 years. The Loveland PD officers could potentially face charges of unlawful detention, abuse of authority, or violation of civil rights. This incident also stands as a textbook example of what it means to maintain order. Perhaps it's time to rewrite the manual. When power goes unchecked, justice becomes the victim. If we stay silent today, who will stand for us tomorrow? Hey everyone, what are your thoughts on this situation? Drop your comments below and make sure to subscribe for more engaging and informative content coming your way. Thanks for all your support.
Hey everyone, what are your thoughts on this situation? Drop your comments below and make sure to subscribe for more engaging and informative content coming your way. Thanks for all your support.